Welcome to Mystic Moons, a secret you should know. This is an all signs reading, well, as much as energy that I have for it. So we'll see how far that goes. If you appreciate my time and energy, do give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to go and check out the other things on the channel, do feel free to do so. There are astrological notes you can check out. This is a reoccurring series. It's actually part of 2 other topics that we explore. A secret you should know, something to anticipate, and who is watching you. All of those 3 readings focus on collective energies, which includes just not your sun, your moon, your rising, but also, this is a cat toy of mine, which actually I found I've been having to keep these away because one of my cats is now kind of eating them, I think, trying to. Not only just your sun, moon, and rising, but it will also be your 8th house and 12th house energies. So with this something to anticipate, I'd like you to consider your own natal chart. Consider your moon sign and consider how your 8th and 12th houses are aspected. Do you have anything notable inside of them? You know, they say if there's nothing inside of them, even if your houses are devoid of asteroids, then they're sort of neutral energies that just take on the characteristics of that sign. There's also a quite positive rendition of that too, that if you have those houses or a house that's empty, it means that you have learned in your previous lives, your previous understanding, you have learned all the lessons of those houses. Anyway, many different schools of thought that are out there. All different things for us to think about. One of the things that they do say is that 8th and 12th house energies are problematic. I don't quite think so. They're just the things that are not seen, not overtly coming at us, what we feel coming, and we're waiting for validation on how accurate are those gut feelings that we have. Anyway, I will be listing the order in which the signs are read in the title of the live and the description after I'm done. Right now, and I won't be time stamping it as I'm on a phone and it's hard to do, but just, jump around. The first sign we're going to start with water. And we're going to start with Pisces. So, Pisces sun, Pisces moon, Pisces 8th house, Pisces 12th house. One could say, since Pisces is the native energy for 12th house, it's something that we all could possibly glean from Pisces and Scorpio readings. Anyway, let's go and see Pisces. Something to anticipate. Pisces, I'm going to use 2 decks for this reading. Maybe 3. That's what I want to do. All right. Something to anticipate for Pisces. I also have a 3rd deck I'm going to use. Thank you for the like. But I'm going to keep it No way I can include it in here. I'm going to include this deck right here. All right. So something to anticipate for Pisces. I have 2 of Pentacles, Pisces, with the World. Getting something in your hands, Pisces. Something's coming into your hands. Going to see a silver lining, Pisces, for what has slipped through your hands before, Pisces. That which still remains in your hands. Thank you for the likes. That which still remains in your hands right now, Pisces. You're going to see just how valuable that is. Energies coming up here, Pisces. Well, we have some Capricorn. Let's find out some more. Those are 2 cards that came out, Pisces. I guess we're going to keep them. 4 of Cups with a 4 of Pentacles. Some more Capricorn energy coming out. Maybe Pisces. Pisces, if you have Capricorn in your own chart, that Capricorn is going to be what you have held on to. Some value that you've held on to. Do I say that you're finally going to be able to expand, exploit, make use of? Other people will come to you precisely because of those Capricorn qualities in your chart. Definitely going to be getting some love based on what you find valuable. Others are going to find it valuable too, Pisces, in this energy. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn too. That also holds. But Pisces, if you have Capricorn in your chart, I'd like you to think about where that's placed. And think about for the partnerships or the development of partnerships that you have already, Pisces. Think about how that Capricorn energy you hold plays into that. I have 7 of Wands and Page of Wands. Well, Pisces, 2s are definitely a theme here. If you want to go and consider some angel numbers or numbers to look out for, we definitely have the energy of partnerships. Also trusting again, finding people worthy of investing, putting your time into, opening up to. With the pages here, Pisces, we have new beginnings, worthwhile endeavors. And Pisces, while this energy, World into a Pentacle, speaks about evolvement of current relationships already established, Pisces, I do think in this energy we're talking about with the pages, the connections you want to see. So that comes back to you, Pisces. What kind of connections do you want to see right now? Who are you willing to partner with, Pisces, for your next phase in life? You're going to have choices coming up your way, Pisces. Do you hold firm, Pisces, to the ideas that you already have developed, dreamed of? Or Pisces, do you allow yourself to change those goals that you've been working towards so far, Pisces, because of the people who approach you? Those are choices for you to come up. Those are something to anticipate for you, Pisces. Pisces, options are coming your way. How much do you allow yourself to be influenced, Pisces, by other people's, I don't want to call them agendas, Pisces, but You're definitely going to be meeting people who have very firm ideas themselves on where they see their future and how they want that future developed. And in order to build with them, Pisces, you're going to have to decide, do you follow, or how much do you incorporate someone else's dream into your own, and how firm do you hold, Pisces, to your the dream you have right now? Pisces, a card I have invoke. Everything's very open-ended, Pisces. Think about the type of people that you give time to, Pisces. Something to anticipate. How much will you be carried away by other people, Pisces? And how much, Pisces, will you meet, will you insist to meet people who are carried away by your vision? That's something to anticipate for Pisces. Pisces, I also have some Cancer and some Leo energy here, in addition to Capricorn, but very strong Capricorn energy. In this energy too, Pisces, I would also think about, how did you feel during the end of December, mid-January? How did you feel right as we transition to a new year? What was on your mind? Who were you dealing with? What plans did you have? What were you doing? Because Pisces, that also has set almost a chain reaction, a domino effect for what's in your energy right now. We'll go on to the next water sign, and that will be Scorpio. My cat goes meow. The one meowing is not a Scorpio, she's a Taurus. But anyway, I do have a little Scorpio kitty. Anyway, Scorpio, something to anticipate for Scorpio. Princess of Swords and the Sun. Scorpio, you're going to have to fight for what you believe in. Scorpio, you can't take anything for granted. Anything that you've worked hard for, Scorpio, anything that you've obtained so far, Scorpio. Gee, Scorpio, look at these cards all in the back. And a Queen of Swords flanking that. I have an Ace of Wands under here, an Ace of Pentacles, a Sun. Something to anticipate for you, Scorpio. You're going to have to stand your ground. You're going to have to fight for what you earned, for what you have built, Scorpio. You are going to have to fight for the opportunities that are rightfully yours to maintain the bright path, the path of success, Scorpio, that's already promised. Something to anticipate for you, Scorpio. High self-esteem, Scorpio, is what you need to tap into. Don't allow yourself to be derailed, Scorpio. Know what you deserve, know where you want to go, know where you're heading, and insist upon it, Scorpio. That's all this energy is really claiming your space. Scorpio, well, we do have us to read those signs. Well, that's Capricorn, Aries. But these energies here, my princesses are always a little all over the place. We have some Leo energy coming up, Scorpio. But here, Leo with Princess of Swords, we're talking about assertion, asserting oneself, standing firm for oneself. And understanding, too, in this energy, Scorpio, the only person that's important to back you to have your back, Scorpio, is you. Everything starts from you. Everything you need, Scorpio, is within you. So, Scorpio, I have a Page of Wands. I have the Emperor. Another Ace. Scorpio, something to anticipate for you. I see some hassles coming your way. You know, Scorpio, it's like the sweetness that you're about to get. Other people can tell that you're about to crush. You're about to, I was going to say, crush a threshold, cross a threshold, crush a threshold, crush, a new word. Words came out all together. Scorpio, you have some sweetness coming your way, some extreme winning coming your way, extreme gains. And other people, Scorpio, can sense that what you are getting right now, well, it definitely is not coming to them. For whatever reason, Scorpio. But Scorpio, the message I have for you, something to anticipate. Hold firm on what you want. Hold firm on the direction that you have set yourself upon. Great happiness, Scorpio, is literally steps away. Great success, too, Scorpio, is steps away. I see really great things for you. I see leadership, poise, presence, Scorpio, as long as you continue to understand your self-worth. As long as you don't allow yourself to be derailed by anyone's definition of you and what you deserve. And that's really important here, Scorpio, because I do see some hassles coming your way. But ultimately, Scorpio, in light of what's coming and the light of the strength that you have already accumulated for yourself, small potatoes, Scorpio, nothing you can't handle, Scorpio. Scorpio, you have a blessing coming your way, provided you could just grit your teeth and insist upon it. Scorpio, signs that I have up here in your reading, I have significant Leo. If you have Leo in your own chart, Scorpio, that Leo is what's polarizing people to you right now. Those Leo placements, wherever they are for you, Scorpio. And that is what is inspiring a lot of, do I say competition, friction? I don't want to say the word jealousy, but definitely people are looking at you and saying, I can measure up the same. It's only because blah, blah, blah. Anyway, besides Leo, I also have some Aries and some Cancer. Oh, a card for Scorpio. Earth. Well, be grounded, Scorpio. I would also see this earth as everything that you have built up so far, everything you deserve. As I said, Scorpio, this is all about leaning into what you're deserving of. High self-esteem, Scorpio. All right, let's check out Cancer. So that would be a Cancer sun, Cancer moon, Cancer rising, Cancer 8th house, Cancer 12th house. I think I just met, got confused. I think I did something to anticipate or a secret I should know, and I think they sort of blended in for me with both. Anyway, back to, wait 1 minute. Okay. So a secret we should know. Sometimes I get so caught up in the messages, I forget the title. So thank you for the hearts, and thank you again for the like. So Cancer, that would be Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, 8th house, 12th house. For a secret Cancer should know. Let's see, Cancer. I think I want to shuffle this just a little bit more. A secret Cancer should know. Queen of Pentacles with a Princess of Cups. Ground your emotions, Cancer. Temper your wants, your desires, Cancer. Be realistic with what you see in front of you, Cancer. Don't offer more than you should, Cancer, unless there's adequate reason to. Queen of Pentacles here with a Princess of Cups definitely tells you, Cancer, temper your expectations, your emotions, your feelings, your visions, your ideations. Temper them, Cancer. It could also be, too, let me say in this energy, Cancer, that there are no such things as absolutes, like throwing everything all in. Oh, it's great, it's horrible, it's this, it's that. There are more nuances there, Cancer. Be a little colder, Cancer. And something else I want to say here, and it's just slipping me. Oh well, Cancer, it'll come to me. But that's essentially what this this energy is. It's asking you to temper your emotions. Nothing's quite as absolute as it seems. Also, too, in this energy, Cancer, there's lots of fluctuations still yet to come. All the more reason, Cancer, why you yourself should be a bit colder, a bit more rational. So let's see, we have a Queen of Pentacles, a Princess of Cups for a secret Cancer should know. Let's see what that is. I have Hermit. Strong Virgo. These energies are coming out quite strong, aren't they? The first one was Capricorn. Second one with Leo. Cancer, you get strong Virgo. These two cards fell out. Maybe we'll look at them. Strength. And of course, there's strength right under here. So strength is not that far away. Okay, a secret Cancer should know. What are these two cards that fell out? 7 sevens. Okay, well, first of all, Cancer, you have a lot of hidden things going on, a lot of secrets. With strength coming up twice, Cancer. Well, we could be talking about Leo energy here. Could also be talking about timing of something to come around the summer for you, Cancer, around July, August. Things will change drastically for you come July, August. Sevens also came up here. How do you feel about the number sevens, Cancer, from me? Sevens are a number of change. This is change, though, that happens internally, Cancer. How you approach things, Cancer, what you share to others, Cancer, what you seek to gain from others, Cancer, that must change. With the Seven of Pentacles here, how you utilize what you've gained so far, Cancer, how you utilize your assets must change. Anyway, we have some flux here. And then we have nines. I just laugh because quite a lot of patterns here. Hermit and Nine of Pentacles. So we have sevens and nines coming up here. Both of them are solitary energies here, Cancer. Secret you should know. That which is approaching you or that which you must deal with, Cancer, is something you can't really push onto others, and they're really only things that can be handled or solved by yourself. Very solitary energy. It's all you. I guess the secret you should know, Cancer. Big fluctuations are coming your way. I do think with strength coming up here twice, and also too, the fact that we have the sevens up here. I do think the 7th month, July energy, there's a big change coming your way. Cancer, it's almost like now's the time to be really practical and prudent for what's upcoming. Whatever kind of, do I say allegiances or beliefs that you have, Cancer, they need to pay out for you. They need to, do I say the word sustain you? You know, it's come the point, Cancer, where it goes beyond feeling, beyond connection, beyond loyalty, Cancer. And now we're getting kind of into the materialistic aspects of, having, right? Something tangible in your hands. It's one thing to have the beauty of a sunrise, for instance, Cancer, and it's another thing to have a beauty of a stone, for instance. We're talking tangibles here. And this is asking you to be very pragmatic, Cancer, and how you have been operating, Cancer, you need to change that. You need to maximize the benefits that you have right now and also be highly aware of what you offer and how to utilize it, exploit it, etc., Cancer, to the maximum. And as I said, Cancer, these are things that not necessarily anyone else can go and do or value but yourself. This is all internal work, something to anticipate for you. This is asking you to be, I'm not going to say, this here is asking you to be more calculating, but overall this is asking you to be stronger in insisting upon your worth and that worth being paid out to you, Cancer. And you're going to need it, Cancer, because there's some changes coming for you. I would keep an eye on the sevens and nines, and that could also be the 7th month and the 9th month. This is all very independent energy, very solo energy, and it's asking you, Cancer, to tap into the strength of yourself and prepare. And depend upon yourself. Okay, that's asking you to be really strong, Cancer. That's something, a secret you should know for Cancer. You have to get a lot stronger and make sure, Cancer, you get yourself in the best financial position you can. Energies, Cancer, as I said, we have strong Virgo energy here. If you have Virgo energy in your chart, that Virgo energy is where you're going to want to focus on, build up on. And then we have some Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo energy. Maybe some Aries. Okay, it's for Cancer. Oh, a card. Let's do a card for Cancer. Yeah, be loved by the spirits. So, Cancer, know that you have all the tools you need for success. Make sure, Cancer, that in the actions that you do those actions honoring yourself. And make sure you get compensated for it accordingly. Okay, that's really important. And I would say take a look at 7s and 9s. Maybe you have life path numbers, destiny numbers of 7s and 9s. Maybe you have those numbers in things like your address or your phone number, your social security number, whatever. And as I said, I would keep an eye out for the 7th and the 9th of the month to come. Maybe the days too. Anyway, Cancer, you need to go and prepare. That's a secret you should know. Let's go on to our next element. Who will we do? Fire. The cat's saying, is there room for me? There's no room for her. Fire, we have Temperance, we have Sagittarius. Thank you for the like. So that's going to be a Sagittarius sun, Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius 8th house. That want to come out so nicely, Sagittarius. Sagittarius 12th house. Sagittarius, I have a 3 of Cups, secret you should know, 10 of Pentacles, Prince of Wands. Aren't you attractive, Sagittarius? Secret you should know. Attractive, Sagittarius, you're in very attractive energy. Provided, Sagittarius, you go and get out, move around. The more you move around, one could even say in this energy, Sagittarius, the more attractive you are. The secret you should know. I see movement for you, Sagittarius. Getting closer, Sagittarius, and yet still moving on. Moving closer. Anyway, Sagittarius, I have some Cancerian energy, some Virgo energy. I have a Prince of Wands. Thank you for the like. Sagittarius, let's find out more. Oops, another card. 2 cards. Okay, we got cards falling out. I guess I'm going to take them, Sagittarius. Like 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and an 8 of Pentacles. My cat goes meow. So, got lots of cards popping out here. So, of a 6 of Swords and a 5 of Cups pops out for a secret you should know, Sagittarius. Someone has been through it, Sagittarius. If you consider this energy, 6 of Swords with a 5 of Cups, together with a 3 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, rather sad, Sagittarius, someone is still moving forward, Sagittarius, but to go and find their place with their people, Sagittarius, it's long and it's hard. To find out where you're supposed to be and who you're supposed to be with. And yet, one cannot stop, Sagittarius. One must keep going, Sagittarius, because, Sagittarius, you can't settle in a spot that's not meant for you, Sagittarius, and you can't settle, Sagittarius, with people who aren't your people, Sagittarius. People who you cannot go and build life with, Sagittarius. Anyway, you have lots of cards that popped up. Let's see here. 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, well, Sagittarius, a secret you should know. You know, Sagittarius, this could be someone who you meet. More likely, Sagittarius, this is someone who you know. Sagittarius, someone who you know is trying really hard. Really hard. Well, it's first of all to be a better person. You know, this person has an ideal, Sagittarius, of who they'd like to be, who they're trying to be, perhaps in this energy too, Sagittarius. Meet the expectation you have of them. Or Sagittarius, one could also say the expectation you had for them, past tense. That someone here is trying to measure up to an expectation that they themselves would like to meet, but also the expectation of those people who are important to them, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I do have significant Aquarius energy and Virgo energy. Other energies I have here, I have Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer. If I took a peek back here, I have some Gemini. But essentially, Sagittarius, like 5 of Cups, Scorpio. Essentially in here, Sagittarius, yes, I have a secret you should know. Somebody is, first of all, miserable. They're miserable not finding their place, their people. Sagittarius, I have someone here who's working on measuring up to a higher standard of themselves. Sagittarius, I feel 90% of this energy is someone who you know. Will they present themselves to you, Sagittarius? I'd kind of wonder in this energy, haven't they already? Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. You know, the regret here is so strong, Sagittarius, and the ethic to do better is so strong as well. And yet, too, Sagittarius, a secret you should know with this person, they're trying so hard, and yet for some reason, Sagittarius, they're afraid they won't make it. This person has low self-esteem, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, a card for you here. And a secret you should know. Common interest. Here's someone, Sagittarius, who knows what you want, knows what's required. They themselves would like to go and ensure that as well, Sagittarius. They're working on it, Sagittarius. Self-sabotage is their biggest problem, Sagittarius. You know what, too, in this energy, Sagittarius, it's like here's someone who wants to do better, but they're so scared about what has gone on in the past. That they're haunted by it and they pull it forward with them, which each step they take to become better. Anyway, Sagittarius, at the very least, in this person's energy, I would send them a little heart because they are very upset with themselves. Anyway, that's who's a secret. I know who's watching you. Well, the energy blends, Sagittarius. That's a secret you should know. Are they watching you? They're working to improve themselves, Sagittarius, with you in mind, with what you expect of them in mind. Someone who doesn't want to disappoint you, Sagittarius, but yet already has. That's a secret you should know. Let's go on to the next fire sign. Shall we do? Who should we do? We have Leo and we have Aries, and then we turn on to air and earth. Let's see. No help there. Let's do Leo, and then we'll do Aries. So a secret Leo should know. That would be a Leo sun, moon rising, a Leo 8th house, Leo 12th house. Gee, Leo in the 8th house. Interesting energy. Leo's energy, to me, is always so vibrant. And not to say an 8th house energy can't be sort of vibrant in a different way. It's just almost like shining a big floodlight in a closet. All right, Leo. What's a secret Leo should know? Princess of Swords with a 4 of Cups. Someone's digging down a bit too hard, Leo. Is it deserved, Leo? Someone's trying to almost brainwash you, follow my rules, see things my way. This is how it is. Someone's being emphatic. Overtly so, Leo. Very overtly so. Leo, I don't know, in this energy, does someone want you to drink Kool-Aid? How's that word? That guy's Svengali? Be a Svengali on you? I'm probably butchering the Russian word. I think it's Russian, right? Anyway. 4 of Cups with Princess of Swords. Yes, Leo, in this energy, a secret you should know. Someone's selling you something. Someone's telling you how it is Is it really that way, Leo? I don't quite think so. They'd like you to think that. Someone's trying to sell you their reality. Let's find out more. Okay. I just sneezed, excuse me. So, Leo, a secret Leo should know. Knight of Wands. Movement. Do I have a Three of Cups here? I don't think so. Oh, there's good. I did not have Three of Cups. I had a Four of Cups. So, Leo, you have a lot of Cancerian energy coming up. Let me go and say, Leo, do you have Cancerian energy? Because if you have Cancerian energy, Leo, with those placements that you have it, are you following along with someone's vision, someone's path, someone's story, someone's direction? Because we all know, Leo, one of the traits of Cancerian energy is to be devoted. You know, once something seems like a good idea, once you're all in, if you have Cancerian placements, you're kind of all in. Even if it doesn't make sense, even if it's something to one's detriment, could be, you know, a Cancerian energy could say, well, you know, my beliefs, my, you know, loyal, etc. You could hold firm. So that's the first question I'd have for you. First of all, Leo, if you have Cancerian placements, see where those Cancerian placements are. And do you think you're holding firmly onto someone else's direction? Holding on firmly to something, Leo, that doesn't necessarily, that warrants a second look. Let's call it that, Leo. Because, Leo, I have a lot of change going on right now for you. Maybe in this energy, Leo, a secret you should know is somebody's going to go and ask for your endorsement, ask you, Leo, to submit your beliefs, your energy, your loyalty to their cause. That could also come up for you too, Leo. Someone could be drawing a line in the sand, Leo, and saying, hey, Leo, are you with me? Are you with us or not? Surely you want to be with us. But Leo, in the energy I have right here, it's worth a second look. It's easy, Leo, a secret you should know. It's easy to go along with those who you trust, Leo, those who have already earned your trust and your respect. That energy is here. But I would say for you and your own growth and own direction, Leo, it's worth a second look. All right, Leo, that's a secret you should know. Something that you're going to be at least, well, I feel loyalty here. Something you'll be like, oh, you know how, Leo, sometimes some people could ask you things and you'll be like, depending on who they are, oh, sure, right? Without a second thought. That's the kind of energy we have here. And it's deserving of a second look. Energies, Leo, well, I do read my Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. We have Scorpio, Cancer, very strong Cancer here. You could be dealing with a Cancer. In this energy, we're talking about summer? Could be. Summer is not that far away. What's behind here? Wheel of Fortune, Strength. Possibly, but I feel like this energy is a little bit more immediate, Leo. I feel like this is more immediate for you. And it's going to tie into your emotions, your heartstrings. Again, what you believe in, your loyalty, your faith, things that, just are sort of like, yes, you want my liver, it's yours type of thing. Or kidney or whatever. Let's see, Leo, I'm trying to get a card for you. Meeting. Yeah, secret you should know, Leo. You're going to be asked to choose sides and boundaries. Definitely, Leo, stand up for what you believe in. Just make sure it's what you believe in, not because of the group. Okay, that's the only thing I have to say for Leo. Let's go on to Aries. Well, thank you for the like. Let's see, Aries. I feel like this little Cebu blue is getting a little something with that. I'm just going to put that up there. My cat has been tearing some of the earlier leaves off of this plant. And finally, she's been leaving it alone, but she's tearing this off, that leaf off. I have some by the window, other cuttings. And they're so much longer than this one. Anyway, let's go on to Aries. That would be an Aries sun, Aries moon, Aries rising, Aries 12th house, Aries Aries 8th house. Fire in the houses, fire in the signs. So Aries, a secret. Aries collective should know. 7 of Swords, Aries. Moon, Aries. Aries. I have Empress under there. 5 of Taurus energy. Behind this, what you believe in, what you value. A change coming, or change is coming to what you believe in, what you value. Somebody coming with alternate viewpoints, Aries. Challenging what you already have held to be valuable and important to you. And also, too, in this energy, Aries, this is like the skin, your true skin that covers you. How you present yourself, how you act, what is deemed valuable and not, acceptable and not, all of that. Aries is going to be challenged for you in some way, a secret you should know. Some things are going to change for you, Aries. Could be exciting, Aries. Definitely a big shift is coming, a big shift in perception. Is that like what some could call, Aries, a knowledge download? I don't know if that's a knowledge download. It's a jolt. It's like getting an electric shock and realizing, Aries, you didn't quite need the shock, right? All right. Anyway, that's a jolt. Someone going to jolt you in that energy too, Aries. Let's find out more. Energy is coming up so far, Aries. I have some Aquarius energy. The moon, well, moon could be water. I do see the moon as Pisces, although I also see the moon as Cancer too. Sometimes I see it as Scorpio, but primarily I see the moon as Pisces followed with a bit of Cancer. But we're talking about a big change. Some questioning coming up for you, Aries. Or questioning coming up for somebody. So we have some Libra energy coming out here. Aries. I have Libra energy. I have 7s that could be relevant as well, and I have 10s. Other energies, as I mentioned before, we have some Aquarius, primarily Pisces, Leo, Gemini, strong Libra, with maybe some Sagittarius. 10s and 7s are relevant. I feel like this is oversight, Aries, a secret you should know. Someone's realizing an obvious truth. Is this necessarily your energy, Aries? I'm going to say 70% no. Maybe for 30% of you, yes. This is like primarily someone else's energy in here, Aries. I still say this jolt is here, and that jolt is something you'll feel. But Aries, someone's coming. Someone is coming, Aries, and this person is going to change your perception of what partnership looks like. Or you're going to be partnered, Aries, to someone in a way that you haven't opened yourself up to before, you've had yourself closed off to for a while. It's a secret you should know. Essentially, a jolt is coming. That jolt is coming in a form of a person. They're going to challenge what, either how you've seen them, could be, or how you've seen that type of person. But likewise, too, Aries, this is, both of you are changing your, how to say this, how you see other people or how you see important people. What makes, what's deserving of someone to be or to do in order for them to have, Aries, the qualities of special. In short, Aries, something to a secret you should know. I see a love connection coming up. And there's some biasness or something, Aries, that has to be worked out in this energy. That's going to be challenged. Something that could have been, I don't quite want to say a never, but just something that wasn't considered possible, considered feasible, or even just, came across your mind or their mind, is suddenly going to be preoccupying that. And I do think in this energy too, Aries, secret you should know, because it's a better way. There has to be a better way. There has to be better. Aries, in this energy, could this be someone who you know? Part of me wants to say it doesn't really matter, because I see a jolt, a change in perception, both on your end and their end. If it was someone who you know, Aries, this is not the same person, not the same values. They don't want the same things that they wanted before. That's the strongest energy. There is also the energy here, Aries, of watching, measuring, considering, evaluating. All that energy is here. And Aries, you don't get that energy necessarily by a new connection or by someone that you sat in a room with for a few minutes or a few hours. It's a bit longer than that. So, there is the energy here of knowing. We'll leave it there. Let's go and get a card for you, Aries, on a secret you should know. Someone coming to jolt your challenge, your perception of partnership. 5D. So with these cards, Aries, there's the energy of 3D would be the world that we live in right now, right? Our mundane world that we pay bills and taxes and keep the electricity on and empty out the garbage, feed ourselves, keep ourselves warm, etc. Wash ourselves, right? Like that's the 3D world type things. 4D is when we start going into the more esoteric levels of understanding that there's more to us than just our physical body. There's our spiritual body as well. And the 5D world, Aries, is jumping out of that even more to global consciousness, universal consciousness, the life spark, the love spark, the galaxy. So, gee, Aries, with a 5D world card coming up, it's like your love is just beginning, your partnerships are just beginning, the ones that really matter, Aries. The secret you should know. Finding out who and what you should truly value, and being able to find that out, Aries, because you're presented with such an individual that will challenge Aries and reveal, Aries, there's so much more to ask for from those you love. All right, that's for Aries. Let's go and see. Oh, Aries, did I say signs? I think I did. We had Gemini, strong 7, strong 10s, Aquarius, strong Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Leo. Okay, so we did fire. Let's see the next signs. Who should we do? Let's do Earth. A secret. I read those cards, so I want to fold them back. Let's do a secret. Taurus should know. Taurus, I did a reading for you a couple days ago, but the connection with my internet was so bad, I turned it off. I don't remember the reading so much, Taurus, but I remember it was a love reading. I don't remember what it was about, though. Anyway, a secret Taurus should know. I have Wheel of Fortune, Taurus. I have Seven of Pentacles, which is Taurus energy. Time to be prudent, Taurus. Think about your next stages, Taurus. Don't overextend yourself past what you have so far, Taurus. It is asking you to draw in, Taurus. Utilize what you have right now, Taurus. Nine of Wands, Taurus. Eight of Pentacles. You have some cards that fell out too. Got a lot of cards, Taurus. I'd almost not take them, but I don't mind. So I have a Ten of Cups, Sun, Eight of Wands that fell out. Two cards came out with this one. Okay, so Taurus, we are in a number 10 year. 10 goes also down to 1, so 10s can be relevant, 1s can be relevant here in this energy, and 8s. So I'm going to say even this one, the fact that we have a 19 with the Sun, if we break down a 19, it comes down to 10. You have 10s, 1s, and 8s. And a secret you should know, first of all, Taurus, don't overextend yourself. Extend yourself any more than you already have. Maybe, Taurus, you might feel like it's a time to go and take some bolder steps. Change things up a bit. You could be feeling yourself, Taurus, a little restless, like there's a need or a time, or this could be a good time to change, if not, when. Right now in the energy that I have here, Taurus, sit tight and accrue. Taurus, when it's time to make a change, it's going to be quite obvious for you. Taurus, when it's time for you to make a change, you're going to be making those changes on behalf of others, Taurus, not necessarily for yourself. So, Taurus, that's a secret you should know. Don't do anything drastic right now. Continue building up what you have so far, Taurus. I do see some changes coming your way, but they're going to be changes made on the behalf of those you love. Very good energy here, Taurus. So you have some blessings from some actions that you'll be prepared to do, Taurus, provided, Taurus, you keep up with what you've been doing right now. Put up with the mundane for a little bit longer. It's going to pay off beautifully for you, Taurus, when you really need it. And it is needed, Taurus. Taurus, I have a whole bunch of signs here. I have, let's see, Taurus. I have strong Sagittarius and Leo, followed by Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo. Oh, I said Virgo, right? Strong Virgo and Leo. Actually, no, excuse me. Let me take it back. We have strong Sagittarius, strong Leo, and strong Virgo for you, Taurus, with some Capricorn and Pisces. And 10s and 8s and 1s are relevant here. We're going to look at 10s, 1s, and 8s in this reading. Taurus, I invite you to go and take a look at the numerology and seeing what those numbers connotate themselves and how they can arrive in your life or have been in your life so far. But in this energy, Taurus, we're talking about the foundation to make moves in a good way. Preparing yourself and setting yourself up so that you won't be hampered to move in the directions you want, Taurus. That's essentially what those numbers are. Thank you for the like. So, we're on Earth. We started off with water, and then we did fire. Now we're on Earth. We just finished Taurus. Shall we go on to maybe Capricorn? Let's see Capricorn. A secret Capricorn should know. That would be a Capricorn sun, moon, rising, a Capricorn 8th house, Capricorn 12th house. We do the moon, 8th house, and 12th house energies, or at least invite you to think about that within your chart, because those are also the energies that are not overt, but are still happening around you. So, let's see. We're going to do Capricorn, right? A secret Capricorn should know. Capricorn, I want that. Ace of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. 4 of Swords. Be prudent with what you begin, Capricorn. Lots of directions you can go in, Capricorn. Lots you have to go and gain. Lots you have to give, Capricorn. But regardless, Capricorn, be prudent with what you start, what you initiate, what you invest in, what you look towards, what you start. Yeah, Capricorn. Think twice. Think 3 times, 4 times. Take your time, Capricorn. Definitely in this energy, Capricorn, take your time. There's no rush to move, no rush to make movements. Sit tight, Capricorn. Reflect and make sure everything checks out. So we have some Libra energy and some Capricorn energy here. I have a King of Swords. Some more cards that want to fall out. We'll see, Capricorn. Knight of Pentacles. Very prudent energy coming out here, Capricorn. You know, both of these cards to me, Capricorn, coming out separately, they are very, you know, they review things for the long term, the long game. They see the big picture. They also are paying attention to the small things and determining what is worth the effort, the investment, the promise. And then together, Capricorn, very calculating energy, again, for the long term. A little bit of pep here with Queen of Wands and Knight of Swords. Well, first of all, Capricorn, I want to ask, who are you dealing with? Capricorn, you surely must have people in your energy for all these court cards to come up. Now, of course, court cards doesn't have to refer to a person, right, Capricorn? They could also refer to situations. You know, they do have their general esoteric things that they can allude to, of course. But that's a whole lot of court cards there. King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands. We have half energies here, Capricorn, that are ready to go and get started. And then we have energies here, Capricorn, that are telling you to evaluate, see things not how they are right now or how they feel right now, but how are they going to play out long term. Because as I said, Capricorn, you have a lot to share. You have a lot to give. You also have a lot, well, you have to be, you know, watch what you can gain. Long-term investments, Capricorn. A secret you should know. I feel like this is something that you already kind of know yourself, Capricorn. I was wondering, there's a world behind there? I think so, right? Yeah, world. Magician. Now what's behind here again? Two of Wands. So a secret you should know, Capricorn. Don't jump into anything. I'm not saying those deals that are going to come your way aren't sweet, Capricorn. But I feel like you should go and take your time before investing in anything, jumping into anything. It's worth a second look, Capricorn. Definitely in this energy, Capricorn, you need to really evaluate how things are going to play out in the long term, in the long run. Both of these cards speak of not so much now, but what are you creating for the future? What is possible in the future? How are you establishing yourself in the future? What are you committing to in your responsibilities that are going to come up in the future? All those energies are here, Capricorn. So take a closer look, Capricorn. That's a secret Capricorn should know. And I have block. Definitely, Capricorn, don't rush into anything, even if it looks good, even if it gets you all excited, Capricorn. And these cards are very excited. Someone, Capricorn, or someone's, plural, Capricorn, are going to be presenting something that's going to seem very much like, wow. This is excitement. This is great. This is what I've been looking for. And Capricorn, review what you're getting into. Temper your excitement and make sure you understand the full picture. All right, that's a secret Capricorn should know. Now let's go on to Virgo. So Virgo, you probably know the collectives right now, right? Virgo, sun, moon, arising, 8th house, 12th house. What's a secret Virgo should know? So many places to pull Virgo. Queen of Cups with a Prince of Wands. Looks good, Virgo. Green lights, Virgo. Quite a lot of green lights for you, Virgo. Energy coming up here, Virgo. I do read my Prince is a Sagittarius. I have Cancer and Aquarius energy for you, Virgo. Something's going to look great for you, Virgo. Something, someone is going to look great for you. Thank you for the like. Let's find out more about this, Virgo, this secret you should know that literally is... Oh, I had a 3 of Swords that just threw out there. Let's find out more, Virgo. Sun. Queen of Wands. King of Wands. 6 of Wands. Okay, fiery. Just put that up there. So, well, tide is changing for you, Virgo. Virgo. Things are going to get better for you, Virgo. Much better for you, Virgo. Virgo, Queen and King of Wands are soulmate pairs. I do read my sons. Well, sons have a bunch of varied energy to me. Number 1, Virgo, it's very strong masculine energy, very strong active energy, very strong forward, not outrageous, overt energy, right? This is very obvious also too with the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Sun, Page of Wands, or Prince of Wands rather, all very overt energy, in your face, boldly. Also too, we could say with the 6 of Wands here too. Are you single, Virgo? Are you in the relationship, Virgo? I can only say that if you were a secret you should know, Virgo, if you are lamenting about your current relationship status, I would not be lamenting much more on that. I have soulmate energy right around the corner for you, Virgo. Very strong masculine energy. Sun is also too. I personally see Sun as an indicator of someone who is willing to go and share their life, like life energy, life partner, life, just being able to take the ups and downs with someone just to be in their company type of energy, a life partner energy, life energy. Anyway, a secret you should know, Virgo, I see love right around the corner for you. Right around the corner. Things are going to be picking up for you tremendously. Whatever sort of heartbreak and isolation, Virgo, that you've gone through, a big change is coming your way. Hello, Yellow Rose. So signs that I have here, Virgo, I have a Cancer, Sagittarius, I have some strong Leo, and I have a little Libra, Gemini, and Taurus energy coming through. But essentially, I have a love reading for you, Virgo. I have someone who literally feels like the one. If you want it to be the one, Virgo. Very easily to get swept up and caught up in this energy. Very pleasant to do so, Virgo. Oh, Leo, Virgo, cusp. And thank you for the like. Well, yes, beautiful energy here, Virgo, for relationships. As I said, all green lights. Literally beautiful energy. And as I said, this energy is Aquarius and Cancer. Beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go on to, let's see, I did all the earth signs. Now I believe we're on air. Shall we do Aquarius? A secret Aquarius should know. Let's see, that would be Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Aquarius, 12th and 8th houses. Let's see for Aqua. A secret Aquarius should know, 2 of Wands. And with an Ace of Pentacles. Partnership just around the corner. Could be work coming your way, Aquarius. Definitely a new horizon, new vision coming your way. Some Capricorn energy coming through, Aquarius. Do you have any Capricorn placements? That's where the gain's going to be for you, Aquarius. Something coming, do I say to flatter, to grow your Capricorn placements? Let's go and see some more. I have Knight of Cups as it turned into love readings. First it was Virgo. Is it going to be Aquarius too? Not quite. Well, Aquarius, I ask you, where do you have your Capricorn placements? Because, there's the element here, Aquarius is something that, you have to build and you have to put an effort to work towards. So, for instance, if you had Aquarius, Capricorn in Venus, then okay, could be a love reading. But, in this energy too, Aquarius is also getting an opportunity to work on what you love. Something that you deemed, a direction that you want to go, and you're able to, doorways are opening, Aquarius, for you to go and work towards what you love. Doesn't necessarily have to be partnership in this energy. Quite a lot of knights in the background. And I think, Aquarius, it also comes down to the fact this is a collective reading. And, you know, when you're doing a collective reading, there's a couple different ways that this could go. And that's why I leave it up to where are your Capricorn placements. If you have Capricorn placements, if you don't have Capricorn placements, then what were you exactly working towards or endeavoring towards, Aquarius, from December to January? Think about that, because that's what is going to be that's what's going to be paying off for you. And I see movement in there. Aquarius, I got 2 cards for you. Falls from the start and pushy. Aquarius, now that we have that little layer, additional subtext of layer of information here, Aquarius, we could be talking about a relationship here, but more accurately, I feel like we're talking about an opportunity of how you want to live life and do with your life. Aquarius, I do feel like there's work involved in here. You know, how you want to spend your days. And maybe, Aquarius, you could find that the direction that you want to go in, maybe you've been kind of debated out of it, or been debating with those who you know love you, Aquarius, those who you know care for you, into where they feel you should be looking and going towards. And maybe, Aquarius, in that path that you yourself, you know, you want to go in, that you've been working towards, Aquarius, you've been imagining, Aquarius, you've had in your heart, Aquarius. You know, maybe, Aquarius, you could be questioning that and wondering if what other people are proposing is actually better. You know, listening to the advice of others, Aquarius, seeing how other people are living out their life, Aquarius, and going, well, you know, that makes more sense. And Aquarius, I want to say that what works for other people works for other people. Don't compare your dreams and aspirations, or restrain your dreams and aspirations by what other people have planned for you, or what other people plan or value, Aquarius. Because in this energy, it's open. In this energy, Aquarius, there's a lot you can have. But you have to choose upon a direction, Aquarius, and you have to stick to it. And you have to believe in it. That's a secret you should know, Aquarius. All right, now we have, let's do Gemini. Gemini, and then we'll do Libra. Let's see what we have for Gemini. A secret Gemini should know. Oh, we have a little bit of soulmate energy here too. Gemini. A decision's been made, Gemini. Value has been given, Gemini. What's good, what's not good, or what is worth going after. What's desired to go after. Desirable to go after. And in this energy, Gemini, now that that desire has been made, someone's ready to sink their teeth into it, grab hold of it, go grrr into it, Gemini. Got Seven of Pentacles again. Seven of Pentacles is not that far in energy here, Gemini. So Seven of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. The World. And King of Swords again. All right, Gemini, secret you should know. Someone wants to, do I say bite into you? Someone wants to make you an offer, Gemini, that you cannot refuse. Gemini, in this energy, it feels like with that offer, you know, it feels like friendship, Gemini, or maybe this person is a friend. This someone who feels strong affinity for you, would like to have stronger affinity for, like you to have stronger affinity for them. They would like to captivate your attention, Gemini. Can they? Are they, I don't want to say the word worthy, Gemini, but are they eye-catching enough or vivacious enough, vibrant enough for you, Gemini? Is it a little one-sided here, Gemini? Secret you should know, someone's trying to approach you. They want you, Gemini, to see them in the same terms they see you. Gemini, I wonder, well, they're going to be getting more overt with you. This is someone who's around you. They've been taking their time, going to ramp it up, going to try and get an answer, try and change the type of relationship dynamics they have with you. Gemini, well, I feel like this person is someone who is a friend and there is affinity. Gemini, I don't feel like this is strong enough affinity for you. You know, Gemini, it's like pleasant, but, you know, not that engaging type of energy. Gemini, I have some Taurus, Capricorn, strong fire, strong earth. I have some strong Taurus coming out here. I wonder where that Taurus placement, could that also be in places like a Taurus sun? I mean, excuse me, not Taurus sun, like a Taurus Venus or a Taurus 7th house. A Taurus Juno. I want to say Taurus almost in their Libra place, and like what is, I think the 6th house is supposed to be naturally Libra, or is it Virgo? I forgot. Anyway, you get the idea. Find out whatever the house is, because it slips me right now, of what the astrological house that's ruled by Libra naturally. And I wonder if they have Taurus energy there too. Anyway, yeah, I want to say their relationship houses, their public houses, well, public in the terms of Libra houses, their relationships, their relationship access points. That's where I feel like the Taurus could be. Anyway, Gemini, let's see. Let's pull a card for you on this. I have history. Yeah, Gemini, someone who you know wants more from you. And I feel, unfortunately, Gemini, and the secret you should know. I mean, maybe, I'm not saying like it's like a no-no. I mean, there's affinity there, but I feel like you guys are more good friends. And this person likes you, Taurus, more than you like them. I mean, this person likes you, Gemini, more than you like them. And yes, there is significant Taurus energy there. So, Gemini, take a look at whoever's around you, been around you for a while, and take a look at their chart. See where they have, if they have some Taurus energy. Let's go on to our final Earth sign. Did I just do Taurus? Now I think I got a little confused. Did we do? I think we did Virgo. Okay, then I did Taurus. Now it makes sense. Now let's go on to Capricorn. Okay. So, Capricorn. A secret Capricorn. I feel like I already did Capricorn. I think I've been doing this for too long. It's like an hour and 42 minutes. Did I already do Capricorn? I don't recall. Oh, well, if I did Capricorn twice, then you guys get 2 readings on Capricorn. Now, I don't recall. But anyway. I don't think I did Capricorn. So we'll do Capricorn. Capricorn. Then I feel like the Taurus, I got distracted. I don't know, Taurus. Capricorn. We'll just do Capricorn. Capricorn, a secret Capricorn should know. I have that same combination again. Ace of, no, actually, it's not the same combination. I've been doing this a little too long. Ace of Pentacles is Capricorn energy with the moon. Four of Wands, 10 of Swords, the Emperor. Capricorn, someone's made a decision. They're doing this to move forward with what's best for them. Do I say a healthy decision, Capricorn? Parts of it is healthy. Someone's realizing, Capricorn, reality. I feel like I did do Capricorn already, but anyway. Capricorn, in this energy, in this reading, a secret you should know is that someone's seeing the reality of today. And the message here, Capricorn, is what will you ask for from tomorrow? How is that a secret? Stop looking at the past, Capricorn. Stop looking at the connections that were made in the past, Capricorn, even thinking about those connections in the past. Those possibilities that you may have fantasized about, Capricorn. Capricorn, they're over. There's new things to be created, new things to be developed. Energy here, Capricorn, very strong Aries energy. Of course, Capricorn too, we are in Aries season right now. Maybe Capricorn, there was someone with significant Aries energy who you have had to let go of. In this energy, Capricorn, that Aries energy could have been in places like their rising, their moon, their 4th house, their 5th house. Not necessarily overt places. Because this is almost like in this energy, if it was a person, Capricorn, this is like Aries energy running in their blood. Not necessarily just on their skin. Aries energy being motivated, moving them, animating them in that way. Anyway, that's a secret you should know, Capricorn. Time for you to go and prepare for the future. Look towards the future, Capricorn. What direction do you want to take it, Capricorn? What direction would you like to explore, Capricorn, but haven't? Now there's nothing stopping you, Capricorn, from exploring or going in the directions that before you felt you were unable to do so. Go now, Capricorn. In this energy, Capricorn, power is all in your hands. Opportunity is all from what you see, Capricorn. Everything now is beginning for you and new. Shed the past, Capricorn. That's my message to you. All right. I admit I got a little distracted between Taurus and Capricorn. I don't have the energy enough to do another one for Taurus. So I am going to leave this here. Anyway, Yellow Rose, nice to go and see you again. And to everyone else who gave me the likes and spent their time, thank you. My cat goes meow meow in the background. If you can hear that. He says, yes, everyone hears me. He goes meow, 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 meow. See, that's what I hear all the time. I don't know if you heard that too. He says, you're talking to me. So those are my readings for everyone. A secret you should know. Thank you, everyone, for your time and the likes. Do, if you appreciate my time and energy, if you're watching this after the fact, let me know. Do give me a thumbs up. An hour and 49 minutes. A little intense. If anyone would like to go and send a little bit of love my way, tips are always appreciated. Also, too, consider supporting the channel of Mystic Moons. Become a moonwalker. If you become a member, there are perks to memberships. Do be sure to let me know your sun sign so that I can release astrological notes more frequently. Thank you for the hearts. More frequently in your honor. And there also will be complimentary readings as well. If anybody would like a personal reading, well, the best way to get in contact with me is through email. My email is on my channel page. You can find it in the links. So you can email me if you're interested in a reading. You could also go and contact me on the live, but sometimes I don't really stick by the video after I'm done. But if anyone would like a reading, I am around. But as I mentioned before, the best way to get in contact with me is through my email and set it up that way. I'm going to leave this up for a little bit of time. Thank you. Bye-bye.